Look, we're beating West Ham tomorrow. Spoiler alert.
I'm gonna enjoy it. Very, very much.
You think West Ham is beating my club at my ground on my birthday? Yeah.
Yes, it is my birthday.
Obviously, people know my thoughts on this game, innit? Because I've been saying it for time. Like, we're just absolutely gonna punch out West Ham. I think it's gonna be very dark for West Ham. Very, very dark for West Ham.
Are you sure about that?
Everything is like die by a million passes.
I'm the party pooper.
Oh my god, man. We need a goal. We're getting to that point. I would say 70th minute mark. I'm looking for us to score a goal.
What?
I would say 70th minute mark. I'm looking for us to score a goal. Boy, I don't know, you know. Yeah, bro. I think that's a red, you know.
Of course.
The seat, it's done. It's done. Yeah, he's gone, innit? Yeah, he's gone. Fuck! Oh, fuck. He's gone.
It's done. Yes, Mr. Frodo. It's over now.
You think West Ham is beating my club at my ground on my birthday? Yeah. I don't know what drugs you did today, bro.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
I'm not.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm not. I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere.
Big up, people, man.
That was brilliant, man. Brilliant.
Yeah, man.
Can we
Big
all
up.
say happy birthday to our boy Hooks?
Yeah, man. We got
Why
Hooks
you
on
gonna do it
tomorrow,
like
man.
Why you
I,
gonna do it like that?
wait, what are you doing there? You get on there, boy.
This is a birthday to remember.
First and foremost, we've got Kunle and Goonali on tomorrow at 12 p.m. We've got Hooks on at 9 p.m. Deji, I'm pretty sure, is going to have a few words for CB too. We're going to have Wolfie and Specs on tomorrow as they're playing each other. Dej, big up on your win. You absolutely collapsed them. Yeah. Ipswich, you absolutely annihilated them. So big up there. I should be on trial too. I did draw against Everton, even though I got predicted to lose. You know, Preach is just sitting there thinking, oh my word, I just knew this was coming. As he said on Wednesday, I was listening to that show back. It's just never in doubt. Even if you lose tomorrow, who gives a damn now? Right? And then you got Josh smashing up Chelsea in the end. You know, even though Chelsea, Cole Palmer could have ended the game. But he never did that. So Asensio 2 goals, Rashford 2 assists. But we're going to start with Arsenal. First and foremost, the Lewis stream is funny, right? Jimmy telling CB he hates his beard. Yeah, that's all great and that, but that's nothing to do with football. Link says, don't go anywhere. I want to hear all the excuses. Dej, you said you got something to say first. You needed 5 minutes.
Yeah, bro. I just want to first of all big up to the people behind the scenes putting the edit together, because that little last frame of the Lord of the Rings is exactly what I think of these Arsenal brothers. Them man are moving like Frodo Baggins. You get me? Egal, Hooks, North Side, West Side, East Side, all them sides. You get me? Man, them are moving like Frodo Baggins. I've never seen a team so shameless like Arsenal. At least with every other team, we can understand what they're trying to do. They might not be able to achieve it. I lie, preach. I lie, Wolfie. I lie, Josh. But we can. There's an idea. There's an identity to what we're trying to do. But with this red Tottenham, spicy Spurs, Scotch Bonnet FC, Red Hot Chili Peppers, wagwan for them. I don't know if you're moving left or right. I don't know how any Arsenal fan can stream. I don't know how any Arsenal fan can shake their bum. These brothers were shaking their bum when Mourinho scored 2 late goals against Leicester. No, you don't shake your bum. You should be concerned because Leicester's rubbish. You saw what Brentford did to them on Friday, yet you, man, was struggling. In the 90th minute, 2 last-minute goals from one of the dustiest midfielders I've ever seen in my life in Mourinho. Look at this Arsenal team. Remember, Igal, you were part of the cronies that said, Plymouth didn't need a striker when they won the league. And I asked you, I said, are you Plymouth? Yeah, but we got Martinelli and we got Saka. Shut your mouth. Stop comparing yourself to something that you're not, bro. And in comparing yourself to something that you're not, you got this. Right now, you, man, are the definition of no man's land. You're not doing nothing in the Champions League. You're not doing nothing in the league, and you're out of the cup. So what are you here for? You're here to be participants. You're here. Let me tell you, from now to the end of the season, Arsenal is a fixture. Them men are fulfilling formalities. Who we got next week? Oh, we got Brighton. Okay, we have to play because the league told us to, or we get 5. That's what you men are. Fulfilling fixtures. You get me? Fulfilling your responsibility for being waste cadets. What a waste of time. Don't tell me about, Dej, what have you... Shut your mouth. What have you... When I told you, when you lot extended Arteta's contract, I said, you, man, could truly go 8 years under this brother and win nothing. You started shaking your bum. You started smiling. Hey, girl, you were the one. You were the ringleader. You were moving like them Dallas Cowgirls. Don't lie to yourself. You were shaking your bum on Netflix with the pom-poms. Shut your mouth. So, ladies and gents, after all that hot air, after all that bluster, after I believe in Arteta, in the end, it was all or nothing. And these clowns gave us nothing. Don't be telling me in the chat he's got so much chest for a Tottenham. Shut your mouth. I can't understand how any Arsenal fan is even typing. Shut up, man. Hold that. Sit back. Rewind. Wait a minute. Hooks has got his birthday. When he comes back tomorrow, I'll slap him up. Kunle, I'll slap him up if his Wi-Fi is working. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. I ain't got no time for these Arsenal brothers no more. So, bro, welcome. You get me? You welcome. This is the Prem. You get me? Man, them relying on a 17-year-old, Ethan Wanyeri. What happened to Odegaard? The best number 10 in the league. Now you've gone silent. What about Calafiori, Calamari? Dej. You get me? He's got long blonde hair. Shut your mouth. I bet he's got long blonde hair. Idiot. We're trying to kick ball. So, Igal, I know you're holding it tonight for the Arsenal fan base, but today you need to come with some humility. And the last thing is, you need to talk to your brother, Lewis Kelly. Coming out here, coming before his time. Pause. Coming before his time. Why is he getting involved? Why is he doing yoga stances? You just got here. You get me? You just got here and you're doing yoga. Shut your mouth. You ain't been to Thailand. Do you get me? Now, Wagwan. Stay humble, eh? Stay humble. That's it, done.
Can I just intervene as well? Not just to go ahead, but you know what? That red card, for me personally, just proves that last red card, he was trying to take out a player as well. Just want to say it's the same thing, same mentality. Yeah, that he got away with it
same
last
one they got
time.
against Bournemouth. Let's not forget they were crying about that one. No, there was cover. There was cover.
Yeah, that's just because you went over to there. Yeah,
it's in their DNA.
Sorry about that.
It's in their DNA. Igal.
He's using his right to remain silent.
I am hoping, Igal, that you know what your name means in Arabic.
Yeah.
Agil, yeah? Sense. Brains. I am hoping You are now gonna approach the rest of this season with your name, Agil, and make sure you understand that when we are telling you about your team, that we are talking to you from a position of Agil. That we can see your manager in what phase are we in, guys? I forget. Is it 5, 6? What we up to here? Whatever it is, you
5 or
will
6.
do nothing with him in charge. The man who doesn't buy a striker, the man who spends millions on defense, and this defense that you tell us is world class couldn't stop 2-foot-tall Bowen from scoring, man. I've had taller erections than that man, and he scored, man. And he scored, seriously, between your world-class defenders. And he goes and puts it in the back of the net, man. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. What was Calafiori doing on that cross? Odegaard lets freaking Sterling take a free kick. That's a real captain there, taking responsibility and steps away and lets him take it, man. This is shameful. They are 16th in the league. They are a team that Cass can show chest to because they are beneath him. And you lost to them again at home. Again at home. And you still sit here think, what, you're in a title race? That trust the process? That what's his name? Arteta should be the man to take you forward. Use your name, bro. Use the Agil, man. You need to be Arteta out now. That's it. You're winning nothing. What have you got to say for yourself?
He's got to say smash the damn like button because there's 600 people in the house and only 121. Remember, there's going to be a members live coming up. So if you haven't joined the cult, check the pin in the chat right now, or just check the chat. Someone else can run it. Join the damn cult. If you ain't a part of the cult, then what are you lot doing? You're probably a part of their gal cult, which is delusional. So, but big up a gal, man.
I'm not trying to draw a reference to Hooks because Hooks is my bro. His family are never a foul. But when he was saying that he can't see Arsenal losing, he was looking down. I don't think he believed in what he was saying, bro.
Yeah.
The brother was looking down. Like, I think he was waffling for entertainment purposes. These brothers are not legit. If you look at Arsenal's games, let me be real. Igal fell for the same rubbish, yeah, and Miguel, you fell for the rubbish. I've been gone for a minute, so forgive me if I have to go back to go 2 steps forward. You thought you were legit because you beat Plymouth 5-1, is it not? You thought you were the real deal with it when you beat Plymouth,
and Villa drew with Liverpool. Don't forget,
bro. I would have told you what I won if we met during that week. Everyone beats Plymouth. Everybody. Villa slapped them. Tottenham slapped them. You get me? Yeah. United slapped them. Villa slapped them. Do you get me? Brighton's nothing new, bro. Nothing new. You thought you were back. Yeah. You thought you were something because you won 5-1. Bro, don't lie to yourself. Rubbish. That's what happened. That's when I started seeing the Arsenal fans saying, yeah, we got this. We can catch Liverpool because you beat Plymouth. They're nowhere to be seen. Where's CB? Where's LB? Where's AB? Where's RB? Where's ZB? Where are all the Bs? Where are they? Where are they?
Deji, even as a Spurs fan, I'm sure you can sit here and admit, maybe reluctantly, yeah, if we look back at leaders at Arsenal, if I said to you the name Vieira, Bergkamp, Tony Adams, the Henry, leaders as well, man. And then we look at them now. Odegaard? Captain Odegaard? Bro. Where was he today? What must Vieira think, looking at him thinking, you're wearing my armband, the one I put blood, sweat, and tears in, and you're putting pictures on it, man. That's all he does. He was so bad today. In fact, he's been bad pretty much the whole season.
Bro.
Yes, apart from against Forest. Outside of that, he has stunk this league out. But they don't need any backup. They still say they need backup to Odegaard. They need an upgrade to Odegaard. This guy ain't gonna do nothing for you. Nothing. And then your boy wonders.
Big
Your
up the
boy
super
wonders.
chatters, by the way, man. We're seeing your
Yeah.
chat. Don't worry. We're just
For
letting the
real, bro.
conversation flow with it, man. Kamala Hook's birthday. Switch to birthday week. It seems crazy, man. Hey, is the girl smoking yet?
No, I was going to ask him a question. You know,
All right, go on, go on. You know what? Yeah, go on. Go right ahead.
Yes,
Anyone
well,
can ask questions.
who you thought Arsenal's player of the match was, like, for the game? Who you thought? I guess yeah.
He's thinking.
I don't know. Who do you think played well?
No, I'm asking you that question. That's what I just said.
I don't really think anyone played well. I think everyone played pretty bad.
No one
If there was any standout,
That's harsh.
if there's any standout positive, there's no positives. Like usually when you mention somebody who played well, you mention a positive moment. I don't think you can take any positives from that game.
Hey, guys, can I ask you a question?
The midfield was poor. The attack was poor. The defense from the left-hand side was getting ripped. The only person who maybe had a decent game was Timber.
All right,
They didn't even attack
I
from
thought
his.
let's
Jorginho was
ask
your
a
man of the
legit
match.
question. I want to ask a
Jorginho
question
didn't
because
play much.
Exactly.
Just a
Rick
league
makes a
on
good point. Can I ask a follow-up question? I want to ask Igal legit, and I know if you're legit by the way you answered it. Whose attack is better, yours or West Ham's? Think about it.
If we're
Think about
fit,
it, bro.
if we're
Whose
fit,
attack is better, yours or West Ham's?
are we saying fit or are we saying right now?
Bro, I'll ask you again. I didn't stutter. Whose attack is better, yours or West Ham's? Because you're acting like you're confused. Let's use sense, bro.
Okay, let's
Would
use
you
sense.
would you not take Bowen over what you currently got?
Of course.
Would you not take Kudos over what you currently got?
Of course. But
So
you
why are
didn't
you
say that.
stuttering then? Why are
No,
you
because
stuttering?
because you didn't specify. I asked you to specify if you meant currently or if you meant with all of our players.
Okay, so apart from Saka, who else can outdo West Ham here in your attack?
Kai Havertz is up there.
Huh?
Yeah. I
This
think
is
you
why.
guys are laughing.
This
but
is
Kai-
why you man are in the mud. You're smoking budgie pattern. There's no way has any of your attack apart from Saka gets into that West Ham's attack. Let's be real, bro.
Havertz.
No. Okay.
Be real.
If you guys want to do the banter thing, we can do the banter thing.
It's
But I'm
not
giving you a
banter.
You're
legitimate answer.
bantering, man. It's not us.
No, I'm giving you a legitimate answer. You guys are acting like Kai Havertz is a scrub. The guy's not a scrub.
What? He's better than Kudos and Bowen.
No, I didn't say he's better than Bowen. He's definitely better
That's what Deji's asking. But that's what he's better than Kudos.
at scoring goals. Yeah.
You. It's not. I'm
Yo,
actually speechless.
yo.
Serious.
I
Real
get-
talk.
I get-
Miguel, real talk. Real talk. Kai Havertz is better than that West Ham. Both Bowen. Well, let's just clarify.
Listen,
So Havertz is better than Bowen.
Bowen is in a class of his own. Bowen
Smoking.
is in a class of his own. We're not comparing Bowen to the rest of the Arsenal attackers because Saka, Bowen, they're up there. Everyone else, if you talk about the rest, let's be honest. Kudus doesn't get much goals like that. He's a quality player. He's a great player. I'll take him at Arsenal, but I don't think
You have him
Over
over
Martinelli?
Martinelli. You have him
Over
over
Martinelli?
Martinelli.
No, don't do it.
debatable.
Debatable?
Kudus is a good player, but he's not effective. Like he's not an efficient goal scorer. He's not an efficient contributor to attack. There's a reason why West Ham go up and
Yeah, but
down.
Martinelli isn't either.
Now, you guys are sidetracking. Can we talk about the game? West Ham were better than us. I don't want to shit on their players, but you guys have me shitting on some of their players right now because you're making comparisons that have no relevance to today's game. Today's game, West Ham were better than us in the attacking phase. They got their goal from the 45th minute. Defensively, they shut up shop and we couldn't score a goddamn goal. It's on us to get the job done. We're at home. We're supposed to be the better
Has that
team.
not been the story of the season, though?
No, not
Like,
really.
You're attacking. No, apart from take away that Man City game, there's a reason why you got labelled Stoke City FC. There's a reason why you got called Corner FC. That's the football.
That's not really true.
Listen, hold on. As poor as a label as that is, or how as plain and simple, as stupid, as dumb as you want to call that, that is the generic view of the football community when they look at Arsenal. And so, therefore, the stigma that is being created by Arsenal is that you can only score goals from set pieces. So anyone who's a neutral or anyone who's a hater looks at Arsenal like that. You just said Arsenal couldn't create chances to score. Hasn't that been the story of your season for most of the reason why you're not in a title
The
race?
story of the season has been we've been creating chances, but we've been missing them. And by the way, I think it's a little
So
bit.
your attacks aren't good enough. So your strikers aren't good enough to convert
I
them.
think it's a little disingenuous when you think about it, because Arsenal are up there with some of the best attacks in this league this season.
Are they?
Tottenham currently actually has the second best attack, and they're in
Miguel,
12th.
Miguel,
We have
how
two
many?
we
How
have
many
two
of your
left-
team? How many of your team have scored more than double figures this season in the Premier League?
Isn't that more impressive that we're second in the table with no goal scorers?
What's the answer? What's the answer?
I can
Stature of your club, not the stature of your
Huh?
club, not with the budget that you have.
The
not
answer's
stature of
zero.
your club, not
Zero.
you fumbled.
Nil
You
one.
fumbled
I
the
think-
January transfer window.
Josh,
It's not impressive.
Josh,
It's not impressive.
I think
you're
that's
in second.
impressive.
It's not impressive.
I think that
Josh
shows
said it.
what Arteta's been able to work with.
Nah,
Impressive.
bollocks.
I'm impressed.
Can I
not
just add context to this? That's a whole load of hogwash. Because if we were to look at the table and look at the team with least amount of injuries to influential players, Arsenal's up there. Apart from Saka being missing, you've had pretty much most of your
Wallahi,
players
you're a liar.
at your
Stop
disposal.
right now. You are a liar, bro. You're
How
straight
am I lying, bro?
You're lying.
Okay, apart from Saka, who's been gone?
Okay, Deji, let me name the injuries for you. Let me
Now
name the
you're
injuries for you, okay?
gone.
And don't tell me El Nene.
El Neni doesn't play for Arsenal. What
I
are you
know.
talking about?
You know.
Deji,
Anyway,
Deji,
carry on.
Deji, you know I have a lot of respect
Del
for you.
Clichy.
Deji, you know I have a lot of respect for you. I know you're just trying to trigger. I know you're just trying to
So the
trigger
question,
me.
the question, the
I'm not
question.
even trying to trigger, bro.
One second, bro.
Who's been
I know
injured?
you're just trying to trigger me, but on a real, as a man, there's no need to lie. You can
All
banter
right,
today.
who's been injured?
No need to lie, bro.
Who's been injured, guys?
Correct.
Bro, the whole attack has been injured. Kai Havertz, Jesus, Saka, Martinelli. Then we go to the midfield. Odegaard's missed 7 games. Moreno missed 6 of the first.
Moreno.
Moreno missed 6 games this
Well, he
season.
is their number 9 now.
This season, right? Then we go to Declan Rice. He missed, I think, 2 games. You go to the
whole
defense.
games.
You go to the defense. You go to the defense. Tomiyasu's been injured the whole season.
Key player.
Calafiori missed games. Timber missed a couple games. You have what do you call it? Ethan got injured and missed a couple games himself.
Key players.
Raya missed one as well, guy. Let's not forget that.
Rayan did not miss any games actually. Raya
Okay. Alhamdulillah, man.
Raya and Trossard. My point is,
just got injured, I swear.
Jesus party was out.
After Manchester City, Tottenham, and I forget who the third team is. Arsenal are 4th most injuries this season in the league by amount of players missed.
Yeah, but the question from Deji was influential.
No,
players.
the statement Deji made is Arsenal have had the least injuries, which is a factual.
One influential players. Deji, am I misquoting you?
I said influential players to your squad.
No, the actual team.
Tomiyasu is not missed.
There's 2 teams that have had the least injuries, which are Nottingham Forest and Liverpool. Those 2 teams have had the actual least injuries per player this season.
No, it's not per player. We're not talking about per player. We're talking about influential.
Yeah. Influential players. Liverpool had 7 out of their 11 starters. Nottingham Forest, I think, have had 6 out of their 11 players.
That's just fake news, man. Don't talk on my club when you don't know. We've had our 2 starting 6 and 8s out for pretty much the whole season in Sangare and Danilo.
How many of your 11 have missed many games?
I just told you 2 of our influential keyword that Deji used, influential players. Sangare and Danilo have just come back in the last 2 weeks.
I'm just showing you that Deji was bringing a fake argument. Deji,
you ignored this question.
Let's not do the diversion first.
You have so much material today. Last thing you have to do is lie.
Just before you answer some more questions, just for like Kaz's sake, you get me, because he's not here. I thought if you could just ask everyone to smash those likes for us, if you could just do that quickly, please.
Yeah, if you want us to continue cooking, Igal, we need. Well, how many likes are we on now? One of the mods check.
You guys ain't cooking nothing, man.
No, but
we're on 199. If we get to 250, we keep on Igal. Otherwise, we can move to Chelsea. And there's no Chelsea guy here, so it won't be a fun.
Guys,
cooking.
on a serious note, though, can I just say this? There's no excuses for referees. Anyone making excuses for referees today is pathetic.
Wow,
give it a rest.
That's the first.
That guy fully. That's a
It feels, you know what it feels like, and Deji mentioned it earlier, or I can't remember who mentioned it now. More about like what society thinks of. It feels like you've just caught up. Yeah, it was you, Josh. It feels like you've just caught up with reality as well. Like that's what it sounds like. You've realized what everyone was kind of been telling you from a long time. That's what it kind of feels.
No, it's not even that, bro. It's just simple. The thing is, as fans, we're gonna say what we want to think and what we want to believe at times. But if anybody today is saying Mazur Skelly was not wrong for that thing,
okay, that's deflection because no one's saying he wasn't.
There is people who do. Also,
don't try and come here and act like you're being humble. Right?
We're not blaming going down to 10 men for why we lost. We were not.
Okay, this is all fake humbleness, man. You're saying stuff that no one's arguing, and you're trying to make it
like
you're being humble.
No, because I'm trying to talk about the game. You guys are just trying to stick it on me for nothing.
No one's disputing he should have been sent off. If you want to dispute anything, why didn't the ref sort it out instead of relying on VAR? And then secondly, you were just shit. There's no twist. And I'll go a step further. I don't even think West Ham were that good. I just think they had a plan. That was it. They had the plan, got their lines right, and they're like, you know what? When we attack, let's make the most of it. And you hear the whole, remember the Superman thing where is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Superman. At the Emirates today, it was, is it a bird? Is it a plane? Yes, it's Boeing 747 coming in between these world-class defenders. Bang, in she goes, man. And that was the difference.
I've got to ask you, Gal, then. You're moaning about your attack. And I've got to come back to this because you lost the focus of this. And Deji was right to bring up your attack because he's not deflecting and it's not talking bad on West Ham. It's being straight facts. West Ham's attackers better than yours, Bowen and Kudos. You've had a January transfer window. I was getting chastised on this channel for telling Arsenal fans, you will not sign a 9. Oh, shut up. We're going to get Watkins. Shut up. We're going to do this. No, you're not getting a 9. I actually said on this channel, Arteta is allergic to number 9s. And I got absolutely shut down for that. I said he's allergic to it.
That's ridiculous.
And hold on. He's allergic to number 9s. You're telling me that your manager, you have to now crash it in on Arteta if you're blaming your attack for not beating West Ham. And you said to me, and I'm just going off Igal's quotes here, Igal told me that they were creating chances but not scoring them. So if you're not scoring chances, you go out and you sign a number 9. You go sign a goal scorer. You go sign a bagsman. Today it was you weren't creating enough. Well, okay. But for me, when you're having to play pawns in wrong positions, like Moreno, square pegs and round holes, when you're having to play Raheem Sterling, it's on you. That's on your manager. That is on your manager. I want to know why you're not putting the heat on him about this number 9 situation. I want to know. I want to know.
Okay.
I don't want any deflection from it.
Can I just add to that, Igal, because I know you want to answer.
Can I speak for 2 seconds, bro? Do you genuinely believe?
No, you're not allowed to do that too.
Let him. I'll allow it. This will be hilarious.
You're not allowed to talk to him.
Go on, Igal, floor's yours. Go.
I'm not in jail, bro. Listen, all I'm saying is he asked me a question. Let me respond. First thing, you said about the striker. Arteta can say, you know what, let's go and get Ollie Watkins. But if the board then say Ollie Watkins to us is worth 40 million, Aston Villa value him at 60 million, and we're not willing to meet the valuation, is that on Arteta?
Yes.
Why?
Yes,
because
because you fumbled the money in previous transfer windows on a load of crap. Second of all, I don't want to hear if you don't get Watkins. Go sign a number 9. Go just sign a number 9. Even if you have to go down to someone. Honestly, I say this as and people may rip my head off. Listen, just go sign a 9 to appease the fans. Because as a manager, you turn around and go, guess what? I bought one in. He wasn't very good. But I tried to address the problem. I've tried to put a stopping gap in. And this is why I go to Villa. I hate Axel Disasi. I think he's a terrible player. But we are short of centre-backs and we had to pull something off. And we had to get someone like Disaster Class in to fill a gap for literally a month. Your manager to sit there and be so burn arrogant and say, oh, no, I can make Moreno a 9. Oh, I can have number 29 be a 9. I can use someone else. But sign a real 9 is absolutely fraudulent, and you deserve never to win a Premier League with that manager, with that attitude and that mindset.
Josh,
because
I agree. Can I add to
Josh,
before you move on, though? Sorry,
but you guys are being dishonest. If the manager wants a player and the board say this player is what is too much for what we are willing to spend.
So go sign another one.
Can I make
Go
2 points
to
quickly?
your number
And
2
I
option,
promise to be
3
quiet.
option, 4
I'll
option,
make
5
2
option.
points quickly.
Maybe
First
Ollie
of all,
Watkins is already
can
down the
I just make 2 points, please? I beg you. The first point is, what is 60 mil for Arsenal? 60 mil and winning the Premier League or not spending that money? So what is 20 mil if it can win you the league, really and truly? But also, can I just remind fans, because Josh, thank you very much. One of the things why I love this channel, why it's one of the best things, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, is because the people on this panel have great memories. I remember saying to these brothers, why are you bringing in Calafiori? Why are you bringing in Shivami Timbers? And the response was, Calafiori is Zinchenko 2.0. We're going to bring a defender in to sort out our back line, because if we sort out defense is the best form of attack. That's the crap
1 second.
that was coming out from the
I
Red
understand
Spurs.
Calafiori, but Timber, come on, you're crazy now.
No, bro, that is what you man were saying. You needed to strengthen your back, which was the best defense last season. You needed to further strengthen it before your attack. That's what you man were saying.
Because Zinchenko was moving fraudulent. We needed to find a replacement for him. It was lucky that Mazu Skelly's even ready to play at this level right now. The guy's 18. Who would have predicted that Mazu Skelly would play this much? If we knew Mazu Skelly was going to be featuring this much, best believe they probably wouldn't have signed Calafiori.
Igal, you should be thankful to your board. Don't preach.
Thankful for what?
How do you feel? I was going to say, how do you feel about the other point that Deji made, that 60 mil for a striker would win you the league? So wouldn't you be disappointed that your board is saying that 60 mil is not worth winning the league? Like, wouldn't you be disappointed in that kind of mentality?
Honestly, bro, honestly, it's stupid. I feel let down, and I feel sorry for Arteta, because he's the one that's holding all the stick for a decision that was made at board level.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of, but who's making the decision? How do you feel about the people making the decision?
It's Tim Lewis, Richard Garlick. These guys are lawyers, mate. They're very scared to get something wrong, because they feel like if they get something wrong,
they got it right. You should be thankful.
Hold us back.
You should be thankful, because you should right now be saying about your board, do you know what? They've realized that this fraud Arteta doesn't know the players he needs. He wanted Moreno. Let me finish. He wanted Moreno. He brought Californication in, all those men that you didn't need. You should be thanking him for not letting them waste the money on yet another fraud coming in there. And if it was to go to 60 million, correct me if I'm wrong, boys, wasn't Gyökeres about 64 million on his release clause in that window? Yep. Something like that?
Yeah. Nah, Gyökeres, they wanted 85, I heard.
No, he had a release clause. So why not go there? Yeah. Why not in the summer go for Tony, who was 40 million? 40 million. But no, his profile doesn't fit. He's going to be another Aubameyang. Well, you know what he does? He scores goals.
He's actually a 9. That's why he doesn't fit. I told you, Arteta's allergic to number 9s, and I hate personally. He's trying to prove a point.
So what's Ollie Watkins?
Ollie Watkins was fake news. Ollie Watkins was said the day after you went out to Arsenal to PR spin it to make you lot think you were going to get a striker. And I sat here on this very channel saying, PR spin, you will get nothing because Arteta is anti-striker. Exactly what Josh is saying to you. I said to you, and you're like, no, we will get a striker. There's still a week and a half left in the window. Well, we're now in the middle of Feb. The window's closed. And you have no striker. You have no title. You have no trophies. Another season of failure. Igal, one final question from me. Are you Arteta out?
No.
Why?
I won't be Arteta out until I feel like he is the problem. And at this moment in time, I don't think he is the problem, because I see so many other issues. And I think he's actually been the reason why we've been competitive this season.
Would you call it competitive?
Yeah.
What have you competed for this
season?
season?
We're in game week 25. You guys are talking about Arsenal. We're in the title race.
What have you competed for this season?
The league, clearly.
The league.
You've never been in a title race. You're not in
The
a title
league.
race. Arsenal title race doesn't go together at the moment with Arteta. No one's got any conviction. Liverpool can be as bad as they want for the rest of the season. No, mate, no one's ever believed. Anyone on this panel ever believe Arsenal were close to being in a title race
Not
this
with
season?
Arteta.
Does anyone believe and watching that January transfer window? Did anyone believe? Shameless.
Josh, stop it.
Flit your haircut. What? It's true, mate. Mate, honestly, I talk about the perception of anyone outside of Arsenal Football Club. Everyone looks at you and they do not believe in your manager, let alone your football club, to get over the line. You showed us that last season. No one believes in you. And half your fan base don't believe in your manager. And he doesn't even believe in it himself because the January transfer window.
Josh, the funny thing is, if you look at it and compare it now, we're meant to see progress under this phase 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, wherever we are now. Arsenal at least was still in a title race until what? The last game week of last season? The year before, they blew it with 3 to go. They've blown it in February, man. This is regression. Now under Arteta. They're out of both cups. They're not going to, even if they get through against who you got in the Champions League, PSV. You got one of the Madrids waiting for you. You think you're going through on that? You have regressed in every sense of the word this season under Arteta, but you still sit here, Igal, and say he is not the problem. You need to wake up.
No, he's not. Tell me why you think Arteta's the problem. Because this season, if I'm not mistaken,
we've regressed.
We've seen one of the best managers in football history have an injury to one of his major key players, a bunch of his defenders, and his team fall off a cliff. But Arteta has had similar injury record. Maybe not as
when that happened.
Maybe not a Rodri type injury where you have the entire season missing to your best player, but still have had a large.
Are you talking about Saka? You talking about Saka?
No. I'm not talking about Saka. I'm talking about Rodri.
I'm saying from your side. Are you saying your major injury was Saka?
We've also missed Odegaard for a large portion of the season.
Okay, but he's been shit all season. You'll agree with that, yeah?
Odegaard missed a big chunk.
So when Saka was still in the team, were you top of the league?
How much?
We were still a lot more competitive before.
Were you top of the league? Because as you said, Rodri went out. Arsenal were expected to step forward. Were you top of the league when Saka was fit?
No, Liverpool have been top of the league for a long time now.
Okay, so how can you use that as an argument?
Because it was still very close. The thing that swung this into Liverpool's favor even more, in my opinion, is the injuries and some of the poor refereeing decisions that have put Arsenal behind.
Poor refereeing.
I wasn't here for about 10 minutes, yeah. So quick one. Did you all agree that it was a red card, yeah?
Yeah.
We didn't even bother wasting our time.
That's not a discussion.
Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah,
the guy tried to deflect with that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, deflection tactics are allowed, but it depends if you lot can suss them or not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we were running.
Do you read? So have you lot asked Egal? Does he feel like he's got, he's still in this race potentially, or do you think it's kind of over? Like,
that's the next question. Please ask the judge.
Is it over? Do you feel in your mind, in your heart, do you feel like it's over?
Honestly, it's up to Liverpool.
That's been kind of answers.
That sums up. That literally goes back to my point, right? That goes back to my point. That answer there, the fan base don't believe it. No one else believes in it. For you to say that, it just literally justifies my point.
Bro, one second. Josh, what do you want me to say? They're 8 points clear. How are we going to make up an 8-point gap if they don't drop points?
By not losing
whenever they do drop points. Okay, forget it. Whenever they do drop points, capitalize. That's the issue.
No, that's you know what? I agree. Can I just say I agree with Igal. He's right. Like, let's not talk about something we know that ain't gonna happen. I'm happy to even entertain Igal for 1 minute because he talks about how good a friendship that we do have on and off screen. So Igal, I want to know, with what you've seen from your club these last 3 years, banter aside, do you legitimately see your club kicking on? Because I've seen your club last 3 years. In January, they're supposed to do a simple job. They never do it. In the summer, you're supposed to do a simple job. You don't do it. This season for me is done. I think your admission is you kind of admitting that this season's done. So where now? What are you expecting from Arsenal? I know it's a bit premature, but we might as well get it out there so we start to get an understanding. Because you seem to have some sort of belief in this Arteta ball. You seem to believe that Arteta is going to unlock something. I'm struggling to see it because I agree with the panel. It looks like you've got worse this season. Saliba, if he's got sense, he should leave. If Gabriel's got sense, he should leave. Let's be real, because why would you
Arteta
stay at
has sense, he
Arsenal if
should
they're
leave.
not winning the league? Why would you stay? Why would Saka stay? Because he was brought up, because he came up through Hay Lane. Like, why should any of your big players stay? Because for me, I think this season was a pivotal season. The one season where you should have won because everyone else has been so crap. You haven't done it. And for me, if I'm a footballer that's legit, I'll be asking questions saying, how long do I stick around for this?
You want to know something? I'm not going to sit here and belittle Man City. Maybe they come back and they're amazing next season. Maybe Liverpool keep Mo Salah, they keep Van Dijk, and they're amazing next season. Maybe Arsenal fall off a cliff, Saliba leaves, and everybody is shit, and Arteta gets sacked next season. We can't predict the future. One thing I do know is we're not done. We're not going to go away. This team is still of a good age. It's not like we're at the end of a situation where we have an aging squad and everybody is at the end of their rope and they're going to cut. Now, if Saliba does leave in the summer and goes to Real Madrid, that's going to be a massive blow. I don't know how we're going to replace him. But at this moment in time, in case you don't know, he has 3 years on his contract. 2 years officially on his contract, plus an additional option from the club. So that is basically 3 years Arsenal have him now for another 3 years. So I have no worry about Saliba. I have no worry about Saka. These guys are under contract. My worry is about the captain and some of these guys who I rely on not performing when certain players are missing. Saka and Saliba are two players who perform week in, week out. You made fun of Odegaard earlier. I somewhat agree. I think Odegaard, when circumstances are not perfect and there aren't other great players around him, sometimes he doesn't do a good enough job raising the levels. We still need to improve on our squad. We're not the finished article. You guys all just made fun of my attack. I think my attack can get better. My defense has already been one of the best in this league and probably one of the best in Europe. My midfield can still improve. There's still room for improvement. Where Man City, Liverpool, there's a lot of unknown around them also. I don't know why you guys always make it seem like it's only Arsenal that has a lot of unknown about them.
It's because for the last 2 years you've been challenging for the title, and in the third season you're talking about improvement.
Yeah, everyone.
You think that's well, after 3 years of challenging for the title, you're talking about
and 700 million preach.
You want to know something? If we don't win the league this season, I'm not ready to tear it all down, start over, because that's not what needs to happen. We just need to add key pieces. We're so close. We've been so close.
So far.
I don't think it's a situation where we look at ourselves and we say, hey, everything needs to be teared down, start over. That's just me. I'm looking at Liverpool. Who last year completely flamed out to end the season, and this season have been blitzing the league and winning.
But what did they change, Igal? What did they change in the summer?
Yes, they changed the manager, but they also. But another thing that also changed, you had a lot of their players performing at a level that they never performed at before and playing consistently.
Why do you think that was? Why do you think that was?
You think all of a sudden Ryan Gravenberch became a better player only because of one manager? Obviously,
he got played in a different position under that one manager, so maybe.
Hey, fair play. I'll give Liverpool their credit at the end of the season if they do win the league and they do a bunch of things that impresses me. But at this moment in time, I don't think there's that much of a gap between Arsenal and Liverpool. It's just they've been able to sustain it a little bit better than us with the injuries and managing their game minutes.
Factually, the gap is 8 points.
I must say, yeah, this is I'll go on, preach, con.
No, I was going to say, what about getting to finals as well? Because that's Liverpool.
League Cup final. Yeah, good job. You won one.
Finals.
Yeah. What finals? You've been to one final.
When?
Under Arne Slot. We're not talking about Klopp.
No, no. You said you're not far from Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not. We're very close.
I'm saying.
We're very close. One second. Are you sitting here besides Mo Salah?
Wait, hold on. Is someone on trial to silence the jury?
No,
is that what we're doing here?
I said that earlier, and it was all right.
Raw. Oh my.
I
my
was giving
word.
him a
I
fair
was gonna
trial.
say,
I was
yeah,
giving
no
him a
one's
fair
actually
trial.
no one's actually sentenced no one on trial to prison
Mm.
whatsoever. So I'm like, you know what? Fair play. People want a flowing show today. That's fine. But a gal that people must not be onto a gal today. Gal, we shit the bed today because people are with you on this one. To be fair,
Yeah,
I'm gonna agree
because
with you. By the way.
I'm just
To be
saying,
honest,
you know, if you missed it, they
Yeah, I
tried
did, I
to
did.
take the conversation the wrong way. We brought it back to the game. I think Josh
No,
and
no,
Josh.
that's not what happened. No, that's not what happened.
I think
No,
Josh and
no,
the
no.
guys have been
Wolfie
good.
gave.
can I just keep it real?
Wolfie gave you the blind last time. He gave you the pass. Don't get twisted.
Hey, maybe my hat's on too tight because I'm not hearing much banter today.
Yeah, the reason why we're not
You guys are
bantering
being
you is
honest.
because
I hear it.
can I be real?
This is
Real talk.
morning.
The reason why we're not bantering Igal is because nobody was shocked. Let's be real. Apart from Hook, nobody was shocked by the result. That's why, and for me, I've noticed Joey's been in this space 15 minutes, but I'm glad that Joey's been looking down. Do you get me? If I was him, I would be looking down too. Do you get what I'm saying? That
Over his
performance from
shoulder, innit?
when people produce what we knew they were going to produce, you got no right to talk. I'm seeing Joey there. It's good to see Joey. He's fiddling with his beard. He knows. He's like, please, I want this to get to an hour and 5 minutes so I don't get cooked. Joey, your cooking's coming,
You know
bro.
what? Can I
Your
say one
cooking's
thing?
coming. You know that.
One
You know
second.
your cooking's coming.
One
Don't
second.
even try it, Gal. Don't even
One
try
second.
it.
So
Your team
everybody
is
here.
It's trying to get
One
friends.
second.
Trying to
One
get
second.
friends.
No problem with it.
1 second, guys.
I showed up. I'm here.
Guys. To
Witnesses are
everybody
not
here,
allowed to talk to each other.
one
I'm here
second.
every time I need to get cooked. Unlike some men. I'm just saying.
Who
Unlike
you talking
some
about?
men,
Oh, Josh.
I'm here when I need to be cooked. Unlike
Josh.
some men.
Josh,
So,
Well, who's your mate?
Josh, by the way, your mic, Josh, no, Joey. So your
your mic
mic's
is
not
not
in.
plugged in, bro.
Yeah, your mic's not plugged in. By the way,
Yo,
that's
Josh,
a good. That's a good segment because that means African Cat K man like Elemia, yeah, has gifted 10 people memberships. After this show, I'm going to be running up members only live, and you can find the membership link if you want it personally. Like it's up to you lot. But if you don't, then you clearly stink. It's in the pin, or I can send it. There, yeah, that's better. So big up anyone that got a W. Anyone got that membership from obviously Elemia, please give him a W in the chat as well.
Well, Caps, I've got him here. They need to make sure they show him some love.
Go on,
it's LMS, Jackson De Silva, Mr. Slotball, G, Lucius 25, Red Vision, and
all the big players, all the
Jean
big dogs.
Grey Mark as well. And Oizy David. Make sure you show him some love.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Mr. Link says Arsenal are not winning a game for the rest of the February. I don't know who they got next, to be fair.
Hey, Forest.
Nottingham Forest, Man United.
I don't think you're not beating us. Blaze says we can predict the future, Gal. Why do you think people gave Chelsea and United more chances to win the cups than you this season? Why? Only Arsenal fans are shocked right now. We knew.
Only Gallus.
No, I think that's harsh.
And then G says it's a blessing, Cass, bro. Big up, man. Love to see that, G, man.
You know what?
Before we say, wait, can I ask a girl one final question?
Let me just say this, Joe.
No, you're on trial, bro. You're on trial.
No.
Joey's time's coming, and I
am not big of a panelist. Like he said, out of everyone here, Joe was the first person to come on me to come to me on stream and be like, "Yo, you guys mismanaged your transfer window." He was the first one to say it in the summer before we even approved the signing of Calafiori and Mikel Moreno. Joe was the first one. So
I've been saying it for 3 years.
If anyone on the panel here was like, "Yo, I told you this in the summer and deserves a round of applause," it's him.
I told you 3 years ago. I've been saying, go check my receipts. Let me ask you this final question. Do you beat Forest on Wednesday? Do you beat Forest on Wednesday?
Yeah, I can hear you, Joey.
I have no confidence right now on my team scoring goals, so I don't know.
Wow.
Where's that chest gun,
You
bro?
don't know if you
Where's that chest gun? It's a little Forest,
Forest is
bro.
one of the best defensive teams in the league this year.
You weren't saying that a few weeks ago, bro.
Yeah, because we slapped
you a little brownie on that, man.
You man are fully rubbish.
Because a few weeks ago we played you and we slapped you at your ground.
Do you not think?
No. We're playing you at our ground.
No, I mean we slapped you at our ground. That's what I'm saying. Remember that?
You see, your head's gone. You thought it was at our ground, man.
No,
I'm talking now. Let's talk your next game. Is at the City ground. Are you confident you walk away with 3 points?
I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do a preview on my channel. We can talk about it then if you want.
Okay.
Do you know what though? I just got to say, Vigal, He's playing the cards well tonight because he's downplaying Arsenal's title charge again, and he's not putting heat, and he deflected going to on Liverpool. I'm telling you now, Igal is the first, and if Daps would agree, he's the first to crash it on Man City. He would not accept a Man City fan to say, "Oh, it's Liverpool's, to win and all that." He would crash it on Man City, and I'm sure if Liverpool win the other way around as well, he would. The fact that he, with his Arsenal side, is not talking about the belief in his manager, in his club, in his attack, that comes down to the fundamentals that you had a chance to address that. You had a chance to address it. You didn't address it. You've now had to rely on your manager to coach that squad into trying to find a winning formula. You would have crushed it on Man City at this stage of the season, saying,
One second, where are Man City in the league, by the way?
I don't care. No, I'm on about previous. I'm on
No,
about previous season.
Man City have a better squad than us. Why are they down below us?
So you were the one who told us about Rodri. It was you that were talking about it earlier, not us.
I'm saying to you, Igal, if Man City were in your position, hold on.
Shouldn't be there where they are now.
If Man City were in your position in second place and the only team in the league who look like they are title challengers, because it is a two-horse race now. It is a two-horse race. It's not even a two-horse race. As you said, it's a one-horse race. Unlucky Wolfie.
They
but
have Erling
in
Haaland.
all seriousness, you would be throwing it on Man City if they're in this position. What
you're
now doing is you're going, well, it's done to Liverpool now, if they keep winning games. No, energy.
I wouldn't throw it at Man City because it's a different situation. At Manchester City, they've won trophies. We haven't. That's the reality.
So you don't believe. Exactly that. That goes back to my point, which I come back to. Arsenal fans do not believe in their football club ever.
Josh, that is incorrect. I believe in Arsenal.
Okay, so you're winning a trophy. Do you win a trophy? Are you winning a trophy this season?
Not this season, because this season.
So you don't. So don't believe it. Don't believe it. Because I can sit here. Go on.
There's a difference though. There's two different things. One, we're left. All we have left is the Champions League and in the league. And honestly, I don't know which one we have a better chance of going further and competing in.
You have the same chance in both.
Because Liverpool are in eighth. Liverpool are 8 points clear of us, and we need Liverpool to drop points and are facing PSV and then end up playing Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid, and then after that facing one of Villa or PSG or Liverpool or Club Brugge.
Why are you worried about Liverpool dropping points? You can't even hold on to your own points.
No, Josh, there's a difference between not believing. Because if I sat here and spoke like a preacher and said how much I believe in Arsenal, you guys would sit here and tell me how delusional I am.
I've done that for the last 24 weeks.
Because your manager doesn't install that. Your manager does not install that. No, he doesn't. Your manager doesn't install that.
That you do that then. If you know that we call you delusional for
the manager is the only person left. The manager is the only person at board level or in the club above the players that I actually believe in, that can actually get stuff done for us. I don't believe
get stuff done. What stuff have you got done?
The manager is the reason why we're in this challenging for the league the last couple of years in the first place. The manager is the reason
regressed this season. You've regressed.
You know what? Offensively, we have, but it's down to injuries. And if you lose your whole four best attacking players,
the fact you're waving the white flag in February means you've regressed because you didn't wave it till April last year.
I get it. You want to press. You want to. It's good YouTube. But for a second, if you actually use what you're saying, you're ugly. For a second, you're going to have a situation where you look at your attack and you say, take 4 starting attackers out of anybody's team. They're going to be left with bare scraps. Anybody's team.
Yeah, but you had
this way. West Ham have a better starting attack than you do.
I am no longer going any further. I told
what we're saying is
at 9:30. I'm gone, guys. But this is what I'm going to leave you with. This is what I'm going to leave you with. If you guys genuinely believe,
no. If he's there now, let's not give him the privilege.
If you genuinely believe that anybody else
get that privilege. You can't get that privilege. If you're leaving now, you can't get last say.
He's gone like Arsenal's title host.
Love for the love people. Unlike Josh, I show up, so don't chat shit.
Let me just run this. Don't worry, we'll put in a gal picture right there as well. Big up Lord Rodney Trotter, becoming a member. I didn't actually see if it was silver or gold, but regardless, it doesn't matter. So big up yourself. Aiden says, big up my fellow YNWA merchants, number 20 soon. And then Beans on Toast asks, Gal, can you sing the NFC fixtures? He wasn't gonna do that, man. Let's be real. Ben says, Cass, I think it's fair. Josh can't cook Joey because somebody wasn't here after a 3-0 loss at the bridge. Guess what? I'm corrupt. He can do what he wishes. I remember Deji saying, "Carp DM."
Yeah, Carp DM.
Latin
Seize the day.
name.
Latin.
He told everyone about this regarding Arsenal last year on NAF stream when City beat Spurs. Deji was ahead of the curve.
Damn bloody right. Thank you,
Deji
Total
told me I was
Clip.
winning it. Deji told me he was doing a double and a treble this year. Imagine that. So was he ahead of that curve?
Yeah, but you're always going to look at your club with your own biases, man. This is outside of this club.
I said for Postecoglou to keep his job, he would need to do a double or a treble. That's what I said.
And also, Deji, you have a bias towards your club, but when you're doing some exegesis on the other clubs, it makes sense that you'll come to it from a neutral, objective perspective.
That's right. I've been trying to help.
Yeah, I feel like Josh is patiently waiting to.
I really want to take Joey, but
let me do this one
he
first.
Thinks it wasn't a penalty. We cannot end this show without this fraud going on trial.
Oh, specs back there. I don't know. Let's just do Blaze. Is it super chat? Arsenal are the cringiest fan base. They act like they are family more than other clubs. Yet they're 1-0 down to West Ham, and people leaving him before the red gold digger love.
Embarrassing, man.
The red gold digger. Who's that?
I don't know, but their fans leaving is embarrassing.
Who's the red gold digger? Let me know.
All of them.
All of them. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, Chelsea lost in the final minute, pretty much, 89th minute.
Wait, can't we ask the chat which one they want to do, Man U or Chelsea? Next.
I didn't lose today, so it's definitely Chelsea.
No, but you are a fraud.
No, you told me before we get into it though. You did a lot of everyone on the panel said I'm getting absolutely whacked up by Everton in it, but I didn't lose. But I'm still on trial regardless. It's Chelsea. Yeah, of course we did. Talk about the Maguire one then. Josh.
Maguire.
Josh. Why are you so quiet? Why can I not hear you?
Whisper back. No, I whispered back.
Oh, okay. Don't do that again because that's a bit sus.
Sorry. Well, obviously, Joey, thanks for coming on.
Nice for you to be here, Josh. Nice for you to be here.
I guess
it's nice seeing you, buddy. Only when it's 3 points we see Josh.
Can you just mute? Can you just mute the trialist, please?
Only when it's 3 points.
He makes a good point. He makes a good point on his trial.
As I said, thank you for turning up.
You're welcome.
I've just got my second fishing. I don't even have to say anything.
Hey, Joey, how about this? He was
today.
also on time.
Early.
Oh wow.
He brought his dinner backstage, Joey. He brought his dinner backstage to be on time.
I'm so happy you get to smile today, bro. I'm so happy. Go ahead, smile
Thank
away.
You.
Go ahead.
Thank you. And thank you for turning up again. I'm free in schedule.
I'm here every week, bro.
But it's no, I appreciate it. But no, listen. This game meant a lot to me. It was personal. Because I don't really have to say much because I've got Chelsea fans on strings and they know it. And that's what hurts them is that they know it. I don't actually have to say too much. But look, it was personal. Again, the fraud that is Maresca. Oh, dear. Again, the light is shining bright on that head right now, and he's sticking out on that sideline. The Chelsea squad depth, laughable. You see the benches today, Joey? Yeah, you see game changers on my bench, and then you had to shout at me a few weeks ago, go, don't ever start on my squad. Don't ever tell me my squad is shit. And then basically, I bring on Bailey. I bring on Donny Mallon. I bring on Rashford. I don't even bring on Luka Dean today. You rely on Jadon Sancho, who is spending more time on social media pulling up trumps there than he is on the football pitch. Right?
Freedom.
Don't want to. I genuinely, again, we've still got players missing. We still have centre halves missing, like you do. Yeah, you've got injuries or whatever. But when we talk about squad depth, don't come with me and tell me your squad depth's better and all this when you can't even, a game. You come to Villa Park and you can't even bring a bench that is worthy of sitting there. It's embarrassing, right? It's embarrassing. Second of all,
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
only one Palmer. Only one Palmer. Only one Palmer.
That great
Only
bench,
one.
it took
Let
a
me land my
goalkeeper
point.
mistake
You're
for
on
you to
trial.
win.
You Chelsea fans have
Oh my
spoken too much
God.
this
That
season. Right?
unbelievable bench that made the goalkeeper made a mistake.
The only one Palmer has turned up at Villa Park this season. That's the Ipswich goalkeeper. And that's the respect. Only one Palmer showed up at Villa Park this season, and fair play to him. Okay, and listen, it's a great shame that Cole Palmer couldn't even cut an Ian Matson, who basically thought he had a Chelsea kit on in that first half, was backing off, made Malo Gusto look actually okay. Your Chelsea system sucked. Villa just sucked even more in the first half. We actually sucked in the first half. We actually made some changes in the second half. And then we used our bench and squad depth. And a few key decisions, a few better passes, and it would have been a lot more. At the end of the day, we're coming for Chelsea. And why have I had this thing about Chelsea fans? Look how Joey's reacting now. Look at this in-house Chelsea arguments that are going on YouTube. These Chelsea fans, honestly, they think they are royalty. They think they are the £1 billion jobs for a reason, the bottle jobs. They can't stand losing. And it hurts them that little Aston Villa has beaten them. I've told you 2 seasons in a row we finished above Chelsea. Mark my words. This is the 3rd season in a row we finished above Chelsea. I've been on Maresca all season. That result today was massive. Watch my words. We will finish above Chelsea this season. Yeah. And all I can say is, Aston Villa, thank you very much for making my weekend. Joey, thank you for turning up.
I agree.
Again.
And can I just add to that, Joey? You know
they got a game in hand against you, by the way, Chelsea.
It's been a minute. Just a quick one.
Game in hands.
Just a quick one for Joey.
But they're above you.
So
it's not the end of the season, Cass.
Sorry, Deji, but Chelsea are above them. And right now, if you put your money on Chelsea versus Arsenal, I might even back out Chelsea for that one. At this moment in time.
No, you wouldn't.
At the moment, do you believe Chelsea?
Arsenal,
do you believe Chelsea
are mudded, but
going
Chelsea's
to
worse.
climb the table, Cass? Do you? Have you watching Chelsea this season? Do you actually think they're going upwards or downwards in their league position?
But I'm going to be honest. I think you lot are just as shit, bro.
We are.
We were shit.
I said that. We've been poor, but what we have been doing is ticking over those points. Yeah, we've picked up probably too many draws recently. We finally got the win. But I'm telling you now.
I just got one question for Joey. That's it. I'm not.
Sorry, Deji. Sorry, Deji. No, Deji, you can speak. Remember, anytime you want.
I don't know what the weather is like where you man are, or in Birmingham today, but the weather in London was 17 degrees, so it was pretty mild. Yet I was seeing Cole Palmer, and today I could only describe his performance as one of my favorite primary school hymns. I was cold, I was naked. Were you there? Were you there? I was cold, I was naked. Were you there? And the creed and the color and the name don't matter. Were you there? Look, from that dusty performance that I've seen from Chelsea, I'm not sure Chelsea finished top 6. So the question I have for Joey is, does Chelsea make top 4? If not, do you make top 6? Joey, I know what you're going to say. You're going to talk about Maresca. Finally, thank goodness, you are one of the Chelsea fans that have seen the light. He's a fraudster. How any of you could have taken a championship manager and lied to yourself and pretended that he was legit? You deserve this crap, first and foremost. You deserve to be cooked by Josh. You deserve to be cooked by Wolfie. And guess what? When we play you at the bridge, you deserve to be cooked by me, bro. You deserve to be cooked by me because your team is a hot mess. 1.5 billion South Korean won down the pan because that's what it must have been. It must have been in another currency because they definitely weren't pounds,
beat us
bro.
with your best team.
You definitely didn't spend 1.5 billion pounds.
It's the yearly spanking of Tottenham every year at the bridge.
Bro, Joey, first and foremost, because I don't want to get angry with you today. You need to come with a level of humility today, bro. For your sake and for your sanity, speak with some humility. Dej, panel, I'm sorry, we're muddied, but I really hope we can do something on Wednesday. That's the kind of test you need to have. Don't come with any other test than that. Are you finishing top 4? And if you're not, I never want to see you again.
The answer is no.
What about top 5?
Yes, I still think we get fit.
Okay, I'll ask you the same question I always ask. Who finishes above you then?
Who finishes above me? Liverpool, obviously. I still think Arsenal will. City, and then you guys.
So you're finishing ahead of Newcastle, Villa,
Yep.
all them men, yeah? Bournemouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That list
I
is
think
getting
this
longer,
season,
you
all
know.
this shit will even out. Don't worry. I'm not worried about it.
That
We
list
lost,
of buggies getting longer, bro.
Congratulations to Josh on his victory, by the way.
Thank you.
Really great performance. Really great performance, I must say. Cole Palmer, by the way, you guys are absolutely right. I'm here to cook Cole Palmer. Like, Cole Palmer, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, that ass, what you doing? I don't even know what to say anymore. What are you doing, bro? Like, seriously. One-on-one with the keeper. You can't even get it on. You couldn't even get it on the net. Like, come on, man. What are we talking
Palmer,
about?
Isn't it?
What are we talking
Joey,
about?
Maresca or Poch? Sorry, I just wanted to ask you
No,
this.
neither. How about
The reason why under
neither?
Poch, Palmer was actually cooking, and this
bro.
season he's unrecognizable, bro.
What do you mean? How is that? How, bro?
Was he not cooking on the
You're
Poch?
one-on-one with the keeper. What does the manager have to do with it? You're one-on-one with the keeper. What the fuck does the manager have to do with it?
He's uncoached him, man. He's uncoached him. That's what he's done.
Uncoached him to what?
Was he not banging in goals last season? Yes or no?
Ridiculous. You sound ridiculous. We're one-on-one with the keeper. All of a sudden it's Maresca's fault. He misses one-on-one with the keeper. Come on now. What are we talking
Is it Maresca's fault?
Maresca's fault.
The goalkeeper.
It's Maresca's fault that he's played in Kunku as a 9 again.
Congratulations.
Nah, he played Neto
One
as the
thing I'll
9.
give him credit for
Chris
is
Max.
they actually bought players in January. That's what I'll give him credit for. That's what I'll give Villa credit for. They were short. They went and got players. Unlike my team who sat on their fucking ass. That I'll give them credit for.
You've already spent $1.5 billion.
Your squad's so good, right? Your squad's so good. That's why, right? Your squad's so good to compete.
So good. You know, Josh, your squad
That's what you told me.
ain't good either.
That's what you told me. You told me your squad's so good.
Either.
Is your squad better than Villa's, Joey?
My
Joey.
center back that we threw away is your last hope at center back. That's what you were hoping for.
Joey, is your squad better than Villa's?
When healthy. When healthy. We got
When
7-8
healthy.
injuries. Yeah.
Okay.
When
So
healthy.
you got a better striker than Villa, yeah?
No.
No? You
No,
got better
I wouldn't
defenders
say
than
that.
Villa? You got better
Goalkeeper.
defenders than Villa?
Goalkeeper,
No.
you do. But I got a
Okay,
better
what about
midfield.
defense when
I
theirs
got
is
a better
fit?
midfield. I got better.
Villa got a better defense than you, bro.
Wait, Joey. Who's got the better defense when fit? Villa or Chelsea?
But I don't rate Pau Torres, and I don't rate.
I'm not asking you who you rate. I'm saying who's got the better defense.
Yeah.
I don't rate
Joey, answer the question. Who's got the better defense? Chelsea fully fit or Villa fully fit?
Once again, Wolfie, like you're telling me, we're picking one. I'm picking like one player on each team. Like I don't like anybody from either team. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's not one player I take from them, and none of our center.
Okay, so the fact that you didn't come out and say Chelsea means that you don't think Chelsea have the better defense. So we've established Villa have the better goalkeeper, according to you. We've established they got the better attack. We've established they got a better defense. So are you saying your midfield's better than them?
100%.
So who would you rather have right now on form, Rodgers or Palmer?
Palmer on form. I'm taking Palmer.
No. Currently now, on their form now, who you taking?
On form. In form or on form? On the form they're in right now.
On form now, as in how they are performing this season.
What are we talking about? He's injured. He just walked off the pitch injured. What are we talking about?
Well, would you take him or Palmer?
This whole thing, it's Wolfie. You see how you switch the subject? It's when healthy with one thing, and then it's on form with the other thing. It's like just pick a lane.
Okay, keep it on health then. All right, let's go back to the original. On health, who are you taking? Rodgers or Palmer?
Palmer.
Palmer.
He's just on bad form. Doesn't mean I'm not going to take him over Rodgers.
Okay. What about as the 6? Kamara or Casado?
Lavia. Over both of them.
What?
I'm taking Lavia over both of them. I'm playing Caicedo in the 8, and I'm playing Enzo in the 8. I'm not taking none of their midfield. Not one.
Justice for Kamara. Justice for Kamara. Justice for
Kamara.
my
Kamara?
Check.
Over Kamara?
Get out of here.
Over
Dude.
Kamara, apparently.
Over
An out and out
Kamara.
six.
Over
Wow.
Get out of
Kamara?
here, bro.
Joey,
Outta
you
here
have
with
to
that.
you have to be worried as a Chelsea
Yeah, the
fan. You
last time
have
we
to be.
played Kamara, we put 3 on him. So don't give me that. Lavia
Well,
put him in the
have you
clinic.
noticed? Have you
What are you
noticed they
talking
hold
about?
on to that Villa 3-0? We must
You
be so
won
massive
by
for
a goal
Chelsea.
that went through our
Wolfie, they
goalkeeper's
hold on
hand.
to that
Chill
3-0.
the
That
fuck
3-0
out.
at the bridge. I think there's a DVD. Does anyone know if there's a DVD of the Chelsea 3 Aston Villa 0 at Stamford Bridge? Because
Bro,
apparently I'm not
it's
allowed
the
to talk about
funniest
it.
thing is
And
because
it's
you
the thing.
talk so much shit about our manager, but
shit.
realistically, we outplayed you today, and we just made one. The goalkeeper made one mistake. It's 1-1. That's what it
You
should have
outplayed us.
Yeah,
And there was
we-
also a penalty. That was
We
also
outplayed you. What
You outplayed it,
real
okay.
chances outside of the one you scored with Rashford?
Ollie Watkins had a hat trick in that first half if he knew how
Oh
to
yeah,
finish.
I had
He
to.
had
The goalkeeper saved.
Okay,
All of
Yo,
them.
Joey,
Hold on. You just
All
told
of
me you
them were
created
saved.
chances. You just told me
Just because-
chances.
Just because
You just
all
told me
of a sudden
chances.
You missed them.
You just told me chances.
There
Well,
weren't.
not
there
so.
weren't
You just
clear-cut
told me that you
chances.
peppered us with
The
chances.
goalkeeper
Ollie
saved
Watkins had
majority of
one
what
on the
he put
plate.
on goal.
He had one on the plate. He should have scored. That was classic Watkins. He had
Okay.
that one that Asensio's pass pushed him wide. He had to take another touch. Should have buried. There was another one where Cucurella makes a great block. Our counter attack.
Cole Palmer should have put 2 away himself. Should have.
And now I need to know. I need to know as well.
You see, I could do should have too. I can
Okay,
do
that's,
should have.
but I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing should have. You brought me into that. What I'm telling you is this:
Bro,
you need to be real here, right?
You just said
You've
should
got-
have 3 times. You literally just
You're
said
not listening.
should've,
You're not
should've
listening.
3
You're not
times.
listening. You're not
Move on.
listening.
No, you brought me into it. You brought me into it because you said that you
No,
outplayed
we're
us,
talking about
and
our
then you said
game.
you create
Of
more
course I have to get
chances.
to it.
What I'm telling you is this. What I'm telling you is this: is that again, if you want to go on your goalkeeper, which I find hilarious, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the manager again, isn't it? I know you're going to say, well, it's not the manager's job to save the ball. The manager picks the goalkeeper. He's put all that faith in Sanchez for too long. Then he finally brings Jorgensen in. Too little, too late. The manager's choosing the goalkeeper. Funny enough, Sky Sports cameras, where do they pan to straight away? Where do they pan to straight away? Onto Sanchez.
Sorry. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
This point doesn't make any sense because
It does.
because it doesn't.
does.
Because the goalkeeper saved
It does.
all these chances, right? And then it's should have. You should have scored, but the goalkeeper saved all these chances. Okay, he made
going on your
one
manager.
mistake at the end of the game, right?
Joey, my
He
manager
made one mistake
got
at
it
the end
spot
of the
on
game.
to
That's
Joey.
it.
Joey,
All
my
goalkeepers-
manager got it
goalkeepers do
spot on
that.
today.
But in the entire game, he was good. The entire game.
Josh would like to land, please. Thank you.
Joey,
I'm not.
you can, Joey. If you want, while I'm speaking, just watch the 3-0 again at Stamford Bridge to cheer yourself up because I know that one means a lot to Chelsea fans. But listen,
Wait, you want me to stop talking and then he starts off like that?
and then
you want me to stop talking and he starts off like that?
and then
Come on, man.
You can
then-
piss off, son.
Well,
You can
I was just
piss
gonna
off.
get-
I ain't having a conversation with someone like this. Come on.
Like-
he took
you're
a
Rattled,
fat
man.
L at
Well, Josh, can I
Arsenal,
ask you a
and
question,
Joey,
Josh?
He scrapes a 2-1 and he acts like he's almighty, bro. Piss off,
Jo-
my dude.
Josh, can I ask you a question? Josh,
Joey, honestly, you're like this. It's too easy to wind up. I honestly didn't have to say much, and your head was already gone before I even said
I'm
anything.
wound up
So
from
I don't even
losing.
need to talk ball. I don't even
I'm
need to
already
talk ball
wound
because you
up
lost
from
your head
losing.
before I
It's
said a
not
word.
nothing you did.
Josh, can I ask you a question?
I got wound
Yeah,
up
Wolfie,
from
go
my
for it. Yeah.
goal
Yeah, can I ask you a
kicker
question?
also win.
Has your
Yeah.
manager
You did,
loaned your best keeper out to Bournemouth this season?
No, he wouldn't do that. No, my manager addressed the transfer window. My manager has really good in-game substitutions at the moment that are saving
That's
our
not
games,
your
like he
manager.
did
That's
against
your sporting
Liverpool.
director, by the way.
How's he talking?
My manager genuinely
I'm
again
the thumbnail.
used the substitutions in game properly and effectively, unlike other managers in the league called Maresca. And ultimately, for me, as I'm saying, is I am sitting here and I'm not even. This is not a wind up on Joey now. Genuinely, we're finishing above Chelsea, and I know that. I know that Chelsea. I know.
Nice
I
trophy.
looked at everything.
Nice trophy. It's a great trophy. Hang it above the Lord, like you said.
Well, I haven't
right?
finished.
That's what you said, right? Make a DVD.
Hey, know who you're talking to, man. They've got European heritage. They've got European heritage. You know who you're talking to.
Joey, I haven't finished yet. because obviously we're going to finish above you, and I've told you, I've said this. I said we will, no doubt, finish the highest English team in the Champions League. I'm sorry, Preach, to bring in your Liverpool boys, but this is our time, all right?
That's crazy.
Oh, nice trousers, Joey. This Champions League stage, Aston Villa for me are winning a trophy this year, whether it's the FA Cup, or the Champions League. That's where I was going to with Egal, and that's where I want to put back. You can call me Deji. Do I believe? I believe in my manager. I actually believe in my manager. We haven't got it right this season, and and people keep telling me Villa have been shit this season. We have been shit this season, but we're still weirdly in and amongst it, and we've got to hit a period of form.
We're shit.
But you're not amongst it, Cass.
Yeah, but we're shit. But we're still in amongst it. It's the same thing.
You are not in amongst it.
Yeah, I am.
You're in amongst that relegation fight.
Does he not realize? Like, just don't realize that Club Brugge has already beat this guy.
Yeah,
so if we got
makes it
facts,
better,
already beat him.
Cass, at least they get to play Club Brugge in the Champions League. What are you saying?
I mean, wait, what are you saying? You're not even anywhere near that.
What have you got? Have you got in your
You might not
dusty
even
Europa?
win.
Who you got again?
I
can't remember their name.
Obviously, I want to not settle for. I'm not sitting there going top fours enough. I'm not sitting there going, finishing above Chelsea trophy. I genuinely want us to start winning silverware. Conference League was disappointing last year not to have a piece of silverware. We're in the FA Cup. We've had a beautiful draw in the FA Cup. Okay, we have to go and challenge on that.
Josh, you're boring me. Hurry up, man.
Yeah, Josh, I got one question. I got one thing for you. Okay, no hate, right? You have the better manager. Okay, you have the better manager. Like, there's no
better team and the better heritage.
You have the better sporting director. Okay.
Better fan base.
Like, I'm not.
I'm joking, by the way, Josh.
Lie about it, okay? But you go glazing over it over and over again for him to lose 3-1 and then barely get a 2-1, and then come here and then raise your trophy up and create these banners behind you and act like you deserve something. You deserve something from it. Come on,
deserve.
Man.
What am I about? No, I just believe. I believe in what I believe. Listen,
come on,
like
man.
Cher would say.
It's like you've killed us.
Do you know what I actually realise? People are annoyed. People are annoyed they didn't use the January transfer window properly. It's actually legit now. I actually sit here. And people are annoyed they haven't used the January transfer window properly. We did. We bought in Asensio. We bought in.
Shut up when you talk. Now you want to interrupt me. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because you're on trial.
Yeah, because you're on trial.
Habibi.
I let you finish what you wanted to say.
It doesn't matter. He can finish and then say nothing, and you still don't have permission.
Because,
man, I don't care. I don't care. You can mute me all you want. I came on here on my own fruition. You want to mute me? Cool. What am I supposed to do?
No.
Joey, chill, Joey, man. Chill.
All I'm saying.
It's okay to lose to Villa, man. They have European trophies. They have heritage.
I honestly think people are annoyed about how we used our January transfer window. And what they don't like is
you had the better January transfer window too.
The best in the league. We had the best January transfer window. Okay,
and
Asensio and Rashford.
Man City probably better.
What cities is, but
Asensio and Rashford have come in, and Villa. All of a sudden, there's a bit of fluidity to us. Our attacking spark is back. We're looking better going forwards. All of a sudden, people are now getting a bit annoyed. Arsenal's and the Chelseas of this world. Why didn't we strengthen? Why couldn't we do this? Let's get a bit bitter about it. Let's have a sour taste in our mouth. Okay. So I've had to listen to Egal say it. I've just now seen Chelsea crying about, this lack of number 9. They weren't able to go and use the transfer window properly. Whoever that's on, who cares? I don't care if it's the sporting director, the cleaner, or the manager. Use your January transfer window. This is why, going into the second half of the season, Villa will catch strays, and we will now put something together, and we are going to win a trophy. And that is all.
All right, well, there's your statement. Go on, Joey, man.
I don't got nothing else to say, bro. I'm tired.
Cool. Let's talk about the penalty.
All right, cool. Let's talk about it. Let me just do these first. Personal, bro, holding beef on one end. No one cares. I think that was to you, Josh. Mr. Link says, yeah, Josh is the new target. Because what the F is he on? What? Target as in the player? Matt Target?
No.
That's how you spell his name, no? Then why are you on your knees to increase PSR? That's to you, Josh. You are on your knees for that.
Because it's a corrupt system. I can answer it. It's a corrupt system to try and stop Forest, Villa, and Newcastle from taking over the so-called Cartel 6.
Hence why it hurts. Hence why it hurts when we beat them. Hence why it hurts.
Can I ask you something?
He says you're 7th and played 1 extra game. Don't act stupid. That's you, Josh.
Again, I haven't claimed that we're going to win the Premier League. I haven't claimed that we're just going to finish above Chelsea, but we'll win an FA Cup or Champions League. I'm not talking about our league form. I'm not trying to, I'm talking about we will go and be winners this year in something, and we'll finish above Chelsea.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
And big up DB for becoming a silver member. So big up to yourself there, man. I'm going to redirect this over to the next members live after this. So don't worry. If you can't, then become a member. Then you'll find out. So yeah, go Wolfie. This is your moment. This is what you've been waiting for.
Just before we do, we're 18 likes away from 400 likes.
Oh yeah. I think we're 18 now. I think we're 18, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I said. 18.
Oh, 16, sorry. Sorry.
We're sitting at 16 now. So yeah, get them likes up to 400. We have to talk because you pissed me off today, Cass. I thought when we were talking earlier and I messaged you, you would hold your hands up and say, you know what? We did what we do best and we cheated our way through. We bribed the VAR because that was never clear and obvious. Because that's the key here. VAR is meant to intervene on clear and obvious incorrect decisions. Ashley Young, your double agent, got his shirt pulled twice, and then you had freaking Slabhead Maguire trying to pull him down by the hip. 3 incidents of potential fouling. Penalty was called, and VAR intervened yet again to try and save you from relegation because Richard Masters is so scared if Man U get relegated, he loses one of his cronies. You are shameful, Cass. Cass, was that a penalty, yes or no?
No, it wasn't a penalty because no, to be honest, that's the question. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Okay, should it have been overturned?
No.
So it shouldn't have been overturned.
Oh no! Well, no. I mean, it shouldn't have been overturned to a penalty. Do you mean it shouldn't have been a penalty?
No,
period?
It was given as a penalty. Should it have been overturned?
Oh, then yeah, 100%.
On what grounds? On what grounds?
When a man does a starfish and everything, and whatnot, I've seen it. By the way, I've seen Ashley Young do it for my club, and he was actually won against Liverpool. You might remember this preach. Is the same starfish. We all know that. Like, bro, Young dived. Even people in the chat are saying it. It's like.
I'm glad you said that. So you're not disputing the contact. You're disputing the dive.
No, he 100% dived because you know
what? Because he dived, it wasn't a penalty.
I just don't think it was a penalty. Period.
So why are you bringing the diving into it?
Because he dived.
What's that got to do with the penalty incident?
Because he dived to get the penalty. Football's a contact sport. You are allowed forms of contact. I have seen. Okay, I can give you an instance. By the way, the first one, not the second one. Before people get confused, Harry Maguire went down like a sack of shit. Guess what?
Stop trying to flag. I don't really care about that.
One sec, because we like to talk about consistencies. Yeah, so let's do consistencies. You can't do this to me, by the way. In the first instance, Maguire got his shirt pulled, a little hand on him as well, but it was never a penalty. But like that doesn't get given
as a penalty. Was it given as a penalty?
Well, the referee decided no, like it's not a penalty.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, so hence why it wasn't a penalty. He tried to, was the Everton one given as a penalty?
Originally, yes, then overturned.
Okay, define when it should be overturned. What's the criteria for VAR?
Well, we say clear and obvious, but the fact is, we all know that with VAR, it's never clear and obvious stuff.
Oh, we know when it comes to United, we know.
Well, if that's the case, then when it does this graph here, where who's been hit by VAR the most, even when it comes to incorrect decisions, United are down there, right? Oh, by the way, do you know where Forest are? Up there in the plus and the green with Liverpool.
Okay, now try a deflection. I'm talking to you about this incident today, and everyone knows historically no other club gets more BS when it comes to refereeing decisions than Man U. Let's not forget when the goal was given to you.
In the chat saying it's not even a penalty. Let me ask you, do you lot think it was a penalty, Joey?
Yes.
Josh? Do you think it was a penalty in your mind?
To be honest, it was like if they gave it to it, I would understand because they've given those kind of penalties before. Like I'm not gonna say that if they gave it. And they said that I didn't know they went to the VAR.
No, Joey, context. They gave it. They gave it.
To me, I didn't know that. I thought it was like a because I'm not watching it with sound. I'm just kind of doing other things. And I have it in front on my computer. So I wasn't like paying a full attention to it. But when I saw the incident itself, it didn't feel like it was to me, like watching it, it wasn't a penalty. But like if they gave it originally, I could understand giving it. Like that's a whole other thing.
Isn't that, no, that's the point, Joey. That's the point.
If we go off of it, anyways, I predicted a draw. I said that
that's
you otherwise said that I was going to get pummeled. I got told Everton were the most informed team in the league. And really and truly, when you deep it, Bar Beto's headed down the middle twice.
Oh, that's a dirty dive.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But bro,
no, preach. Look at the replay. Look at the replay.
Yeah,
by the way, and then Harry Maguire grabs him round from the side.
Yeah, but
you see, even you know when you're diving into the pool and you have to do that kind of
frog splash.
Yeah, he does it in the air.
Nah, preach. Is there enough to overturn it?
Like you're trying to kick someone on the way out as well. Like he's trying to kick
what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? He's flipping. What's his name from Fresh Prince of Bel Air when you get kicked out all the time? The thing is, Wolfie doesn't like this because he's been defeated, even by the comments. To be fair, but you know what?
The comments, the intelligent.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, United didn't win. United didn't really want to turn on the gas until Højlund came off. That's on the manager once again. We gave what's not on the manager is those 2 goals that we conceded the way we did because of Harry Bozo Maguire. Now, people that were trying to champion him, aka as Abs Busquets from SDS, follows me on Twitter, quoted it as well. You're an absolute fool. These tacticals, Harry Maguire, get on Sky Sports. Oh, let's defend the English boys. Fuck off. This is what my whole thing is. The thing is, I didn't even do a whole reaction enough. I couldn't be bothered. I just looked at it. I said, I can't be honest. I got other shit to do, anyways. I've been.
Wait, did you just say something in there? What was on the manager?
Oh no, that today he's like, bro. The manager has to hold. Stop playing Højlund and stop playing Maguire. This is on him. No wonder why. I don't understand. Yeah, why this what's it called? This manager is so stressed on the touchline, doing up like flipping Megan Thee Stallion knees, yeah? When you're the one consistently playing Højlund, how can a Cheeto come on and all of a sudden a brother can do a bit of link-up play, running behind and whatnot, and he's 17, and all of a sudden he got Tarkowski and Brandthwaite thinking, what do I do? And then we get on the pitch and go, what happens? The Leicester situation happens again. What happened with Leicester situation in, it was an FA Cup, right?
When you were offside and scored. Yeah, I remember
that one. But even bar that one, it's like, but the whole point is the last 20, 25 minutes, yeah? What about Arsenal? I don't hear you criticizing Arsenal because you borrowed them some t-shirts back in the 80s. Get over it. But what my whole thing is,
you should have been on the show instead of hiding for half an hour.
All right, man, put it at the back of a milk carton, G. But what's it called? My whole thing is, it's just like basic fundamentals. Højlund comes off, we start playing better. Come off against Fulham, we start playing better. Come off against Leicester, start playing better. This is on him, bro, and that's facts. I said it straight.
Finally, I'm proud of you tonight.
No,
Cass.
but
it's the first time you finally called out that fraud. I'm proud
if you go on my channel, go on my channel.
There's a little bit of the crybaby stuff on your channel, but you haven't actually. Finally, it's the first time you're properly calling him out. Properly, good. You got your balls back, man.
Anyways, I don't need another man to tell me about balls and stuff like this when guys' voice is higher than flipping, certain. Anyways. Don't talk to me about balls. If the shoe fits. Anyways, man, not the point. Regardless, United play shit again. We got lucky today. I think even to a degree, I think Everton got lucky with their goals too, but they wanted it more. Do you get the difference? Like they see. I think this is the one time I agree with. This the whole time. Yeah, no. I don't think of it like that though, because it's basic fundamentals of a David Moyes team. Work hard. Make situations, even if it don't look pretty, make it a situation. That's exactly what they did in some instances. They pressed high. They've done that. And I think Everton deserved to win. I'll be real. I don't think we deserved a draw today. We didn't deserve anything out of that game. But in the end, we could have nicked it. We didn't.
You're still in a relegation battle.
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%.
How many more points do you need?
I need... Bro, we're going to have some spooky conversations, yeah, if we don't beat Ipswich. Next week.
That's a 6-pointer, man. After Spurs just slapped him 4-1.
The thing is, we've got Ipswich, a dusty Arsenal attack, yeah? And that's when we like to try to show up, yeah, against the bigger sides, I suppose, yeah? Or try to, at least. And then Leicester. And I'm thinking, if you can't get out of that situation, at least 7 points, on my life, we're finished. We're collapsed. We're done. We're done.
So what are your next three?
No, Ipswich at home, Arsenal at home, Leicester away.
And I think you got us after that as well.
No, after that, we got you and Bournemouth away back to back. Is crazy.
Yo,
Alright.
if you
It's
mess
unless
up
you
them
got
3,
17 points and you're on 30. Then.
Nah, man. It's just like, how can I be in a thing thinking like, oh, you know what? I can't actually wait to play Man City at home. We might actually get a win.
What's the safe mark point though? In it 30.
40, it's always 40 points. It's
it's
always
not
40
40,
points.
it's about 36.
It's about 36, but you would know Wolfie, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I've been
let
there,
me know,
done it,
man.
man. For the t-shirt.
Yeah, man. So I need
Survive.
another 7 points, man. But you know what? I was gonna say this though, man. I had Tottenham flipping. Oh man. Brennan Johnson really is the guy for them, isn't it? He's that guy.
Forest won them that match today too from Jano, well, from Spence. You know what I'm saying? Free Forest.
Fair enough, yeah, man. I thought they deserve some flowers as well, man. Bournemouth lost. You're happy with that, Wolfie, innit?
That's hilarious, man. Big up Cunha. Cunha, what a goat, man.
What a goal.
Get him
Decent
signed.
goal. Only goal of the game, innit?
I still ask you who got him.
Well, I don't know about you. I don't know about signing because you're not getting no one, Josh. You have to sell. Did you get it?
Yeah, I know who we're gonna sell. I already can see the plan.
Hey, man.
We're gonna overinflate Leon Bailey. We're gonna get rid of him.
Yeah, you've got a weird little thing going on with the Middle East, innit? Because they seem to give your players like what's the one before that? Diaby, John Duran, who just got sent off.
Yeah,
and they're looking at a few other players. There's something dodgy going on there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Nasi Suarez, Egyptian king. That's the real Egyptian king. My owner. All right, just watching that.
Everyone wants that title.
Luka Dean, 50 million to Saudi Arabia next season. Watch this space. Trust me. That's the other one.
Crazy.
We're going to catch in on him.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on out there.
Cass, just a quick one. Some in the chat were asking for more emojis as members.
For
them to have that, then just so they know, the more members you get, the more tiers get unlocked, right? So to get the next tier of your next emoji, you're probably going to need another 20 members.
I think I can check right now. As it stands, let me just refresh it just in case. So I've got a Deji emoji on the way. Don't you worry about that. Look, and it's Deji with a massive head and he's crying. On this
emojis are ready, man. This just needs to be unlocked by YouTube for them to be unlocked.
Yeah, I'm not allowed another one until I get another 9 more members.
There you go.
So yeah, I've got two more emojis coming out. One for Wolfie. Don't ask where it is, and then Deji. It's all getting created. So yeah, man, it's gonna be more of these little fuckers roaming around.
Need one with a Champions League trophy in my hand.
Can we get one with the Chelsea DVD that says 3-0 on it?
Yes.
I swear down, I can get that done.
Please.
I can get that done. But anyways, look, if you're a member, I'm gonna go over to that stream. You might find it says members only, and whatnot. But if you do go over there, I don't know if it allows you to like the video, even if you can't do it. I'm just gonna go live, even if there's like 10 members. I can give a toss. You can jump in the channel, jump on the show. I'll put the link in the chat and go off from there, man. Let's just get it going.
Back to the people.
Yo, and it's me versus X tomorrow, man.
Oh yeah. CB will be on. Everyone's gonna be on. Deji's gonna be on. Everyone's gonna be on. So don't worry about that. So that's a hectic live.
Am I on?
Of course you are at 9 p.m.
Am I?
You said you might be a little bit late though, didn't you?
Yeah, remember? I gotta do my post match.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll take that redirect. Safe. Anyways, in a bit and enjoy this hooks receipt.
Look, we're beating West Ham tomorrow. Spoiler alert.
I'm gonna enjoy it. Very, very much.
You think West Ham is beating my club at my ground on my birthday? Yeah.
Yes, it is my birthday.
Obviously, people know my thoughts on this game, innit? Because I've been saying it for time. Like, we're just absolutely gonna punch up West Ham. I think it's gonna be very dark for West Ham. Very, very dark for West Ham.
Are you sure about that?
Everything is like die by a million passes.